Magic out of the backcourt. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 to 20 years playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Christmas tree. James, catch, fire, oh, what a block from James!
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, nice!
Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in a powerful slam dunk.
That's a three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way. We got it!
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome to Big R Sports. Good afternoon, everybody. What's good? What it do? 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 It's your boy Big R. Welcome to Big R Sports. We got another live stream this afternoon, man. We're gonna talk Game 3 adjustments for the Lakers versus Grizzlies. Game 3 in LA. We're gonna get everybody predictions, man. Everybody adjustments. What kind of some adjustments they would like to see for Game 3. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk 3 good points to see what's cracking, see if Darvin Ham can make some playoff adjustments, man. Because y'all know it's the playoffs, things change from game to game. I heard Darvin Ham say each game was his own entity, so he need to act like it. You know, he can make adjustments, so on and so forth. Yep, and the Lakers finally get a home game in front of their fans. So definitely excited. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can't wait till tomorrow, 9 o'clock Central Time. So let's go, Lake Show. Let's go. But what's good, everybody? It's your boy, man. Just another string. Get y'all up here, get y'all talking, get y'all topics going, man. What it do, what it do. I got some 3 points of adjustments that I would like to talk to y'all about. But first, let me get into the chat. What up, Davis? He say, what up? What up, Tiffany Ned? Salute, happy birthday. Yes, today is my birthday. So what's up, y'all? Your boy getting old, you hear me? Today is my birthday. So what's up, everybody? What up, Davis? What's good with it? Appreciate the happy birthday. Sean Brewer said, what it do? My prediction, they better win. That's as simple as that. I heard that, Sean Brewer. Big facts. What's up, Sean, man? Keep it pushing. What's good with it, man? Jared Thomas, what's good with it? He said, salute. Big Art Bro said, will LeBron go at Dylan Brooks? You know he will. Hey, it's going to be murder. You already know. Salute. What up, Greed? What's good with it? Will in the building. What's up with it? Keep it 100, man. What it do? What it do? Nicholas Brown in the building, man. The hardest working moderator on YouTube. What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? Yes, sir. What up, Chris Sims? What's good with it? Thanks for happy birthday, bro. Appreciate it. Teresa McGee, what's good with it? Thanks for the happy birthday. Appreciate it. Greed, appreciate you too, man. Let's go. Hey. All right. Big dog. Appreciate that, Sean. Let's go. So, first one, man, is tighten up rotations, y'all. Y'all know that's what we got to do. Darvin Ham has been criticized on and off this year for his rotations. They say Ham preferred a 10-man rotation during the regular season. That was fine. The Lakers have 13 rotation caliber players. We are a deep team. Shout out to my nigga Bang. What's good with the pimping? Say what up. Happy birthday, Art. Meaty more to you, brother. Big facts, man. Meaty more to all y'all, bro. Appreciate that, Bang. Y'all know what it is. Getting old, man. Hey, but this all good. I'm like Brian, man. I age fine like fine wine. You hear me? Let's go. Now, during the regular season, he was a 9-man group in Memphis. Too many if Ja missed game 3. Yeah, Rory Hachimura should supplant Jared Vanderbilt. That's true. Rory has scored 20-plus points off the bench in both games this series while bringing stout interior defense. I agree with that as well. Vando's relentless energy is less advantageous in the playoffs when everybody is truly going hard and his perimeter skills are negated, says Ja. So, yeah, against Ja, it is highly underrated. That's what we've been talking about in the last few streams about Vando. When you have it where he's a good defender, but he can't guard every type of player. He can get cooked just like everybody else can. You can't put him into that neither. Hey, and shout out to Tiffany there for the $20 cash out for the birthday. Appreciate that, Tiffany. Much love. Appreciate that. So, yeah, I've heard people say, let's go ahead and swap him and Rory out. I might have to agree with that, from the research I did today. Just, hey, we definitely might have to switch him out just because it's the playoffs. You're supposed to be able to flip your roster and make adjustments like that. We have 13 rotation caliber players who are good enough to play. And you as a coach got to be able to make decisions on which ones to play. What up, Slick 340? What's good with it? What up, Rudy Breeze? What's good with it? What up, Briss? What's good with it? He said D-Lo needs to go to the bench, start Dennis, have D-Lo, Beasley, Vando run second unit. Hey, that might be too much of a drastic change, Sean, to be honest with you, bro. I definitely could see that just like in minute swaps, you know what I'm saying, where Schroeder, if he's cooking, he might get more minutes or close out the game and stuff like that. But, hey, that might be a little too drastic. You talking about switching 2 or 3 starters. I'm just trying to, because, Rory has averaged 20-plus points in these last 2 games. If anybody can make an argument to swap him out, and he's a better fit on the defensive end for the team we playing. So, hey, he definitely got to get a look. If not, way more minutes to Vando. We need Vando for the next round. And that's big facts. Now, the Lakers can make Rory the primary force, stick him on Jaren Jackson Jr., and have Anthony Davis check Xavier Tillman Sr. Man in the middle. Yep. Said LeBron on JJJ was disastrous in game 1, and so the Lakers could experiment with Brian or Rory at the 5 with 86. That is true. But I would much rather see another big in the lineup when he experiments when AD is on the bench. Give me 1 or 2 bigs, man. Come on. We got to do it. We got to stop playing with these teams. With the playoffs, they way more physical. You know what I'm saying? They can't come in and keep punching us in the mouth. That's crazy. Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves lineups have a 39.7 net rating. Those 3 around LeBron and Rory will make a potent offensive squad. Hopefully we can get some of them offensive spurts I'll be telling y'all about. Ham has to choose between Malik Beasley and Troy Brown Jr. Beasley can heat up in a flash, but he has been room temperature with the Lakers. Ham talks of Beasley's defense, but it is glaring weakness. That is true. Yeah, his defense is trash. He has already been exposed by the Grizzlies. Brown should seemingly fit in this series because of his defense, rebounding, catch and shoot prowess, but he hasn't moved the needle. So, yeah, Troy Brown Jr. didn't even play in the second half of the last game. So, he is definitely not getting no looks. If it was between them two, he's definitely playing Beasley. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Beasley, if he can get hot, he can change the whole series. But, hey, like I said before, we definitely just need to have our stars come and have a game. First game back in LA in front of the fans in hell. So, hey, I can't wait. He said, Sean said, I just want D'Lo out the start lineup. Man, come on, bro. See, that's what being inconsistent gets you. People want you out every day. So that brings me to my next point. My second point, Sean, we got to start faster. You know, the Lakers got outscored by 11 and 16 points respectively in the first halves of game 1 and 2. They trailed by 11 at halftime of the play-in, as Silver Screen and Roll Copper Harpin analyzed. That's a dangerous game to play. We came out a little bit lethargic in the first quarter, a little irresponsible with the ball. Ham said the first quarter we was really the problem. Reeves said, yeah, they were desperate and they played harder than us. That's big facts. Big facts. They did, bro. No matter what team was out there, they just played harder than us and they got the win. The 2022-23 Lakers almost always bring the effort. Their flat game 2 performance was inclusive and inexcusable. Ham has to get his guys out of the gates with more juice on Saturday. It's another key point. We got to get out, go running, man. We got to get up, energy up, be more consistent hitting our shots, have a more of a plan of attack instead of just this, you know what I'm saying, freestyle, free-flowing offense that might work. You know, that's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I got 40 people. I need 40 likes. Hit that like button for your boy. You know, that's what's up. What up, John Wick? What's good with it, bro? Chilling on my off day, man. Now, this one, to me, is the most important one, y'all. It definitely has to get Brian. I want to see Brian, you know what I'm saying, fly out the gates tomorrow night. We all seen him do it before. I think he needs to exert the energy as soon as the game starts this time and see how the game go. I definitely want to see him, you know.
What up, Art?
What up, Davis?
Cool. Happy birthday, my boy.
I appreciate that, man. Real talk, bro. Real talk, man. Another day, another birthday, I guess. Another happy to see another year.
I feel
You
it.
know what it is, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I was on my number 1 point, man, which is Brian score. I want to see Brian start off. I want to see Brian start off the game fast and use his energy to, you know what I'm saying, to get us off to a good start, whether he's trying to conserve it, you know what I'm saying, throughout the game or for the end of the game, just in case we need it. I want to see this particular game. I want to see him just get fresh off the gates, you know what I'm saying, just boom, take off.
Mm-hmm.
And get us the lead, let the team keep the lead, so be it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gotta be different.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'll hop on and say happy birthday to you. Gotta make some moves. I'll holler a little bit later.
I appreciate that, Davis, bro. Real talk.
All right, my boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Derrick Henry for that $5 super chat. I appreciate you, Derrick Henry. Say smash the like, subscribe, donate, become a member, and support Big R Sports. Big facts. Appreciate that, Derrick Henry, bro. What up, CL? What up, David Corona? What's up, fellas?
What's up, man? Happy birthday, man.
my brother.
I appreciate that, child, man. Another day, dog. Another birthday, another stream, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Business as usual, man. Let's go.
Ain't nothing like a black man with more years in front of him, brother.
You hear me? Yeah.
Hey, man.
More opportunities, more years. You know what I'm saying? Just that's why I'm just gonna keep working, bro.
That's right, man.
Appreciate the happy birthdays from everybody. John Wick, I see you, man. Appreciate that, y'all. But man, I'm gonna start with you, David, bro. You was up here first. Which key point do you want to see the Lakers enforce? You know what I'm saying? The rotations, a faster start, or LeBron just going ape?
I'm gonna tell you, happy birthday, and we need to start fast. Our starters need to push the ball, and we can't play like we played last game, because if we play like last game, we're gonna get blown out again. So the starters have to push, and the rotation has to come and do the same. So, that's my facts.
I agree with you on that. So yeah, that's what we mine too. Mine will be probably a combination of 2 and 1. It'll be starting fast and having Brian going 8, going crazy on Memphis because they've been running their mouth, and they, for some reason, people just think because they got us the last game, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, oh man, hey, I can't wait till tomorrow. But anyway, I appreciate that, David, bro. Real talk. Hey, CL, man. Hey, shout out to Derrick Henry, bro. I hear you, bro. Real talk, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Keep it 100, bro. Hey, so CL, which one of these points you think is the best one the Lakers should emphasize for game 3 tomorrow? Tighten up the rotation, start faster, or
Yeah,
LeBron score, LeBron go 8.
tighten up the rotation, man. And that rotation is, in particular, our guards has got to shoot league average. That's all we asking for from the 3-point line. I mean, it's been way below even the first 2 games. You got to have your guards and forwards shoot league average 3 points. That opens up everything for AD. I'm not gonna criticize AD because he ain't got no darn room down there. He's getting doubled and triple team. And the reason why is because they're not fearful of our guards hitting threes. I'm talking wide open NBA caliber threes, man. And Beasley, D-Lo, and Vando, man. The cat can't shoot at all. Art. He got to do better, man. I mean, he getting layups that he's missing. He got to be some type of presence on the offensive side. That's all they got to do. This is about the role players.
Most definitely.
LeBron and AD gonna be all right. Now, y'all get on AD, and I understand it. When he only scoring 20-some points, you think he should score 30. AD ain't getting double and triple team legitimately. Got to hit those open shots. We did in game 1, Hashimura and Reeves did. We got to do it in game 3. That's all. So D-Lo, it's your time, brother. Beasley for once, man. Can we get 35% from the 3-point line? That's all a brother wants, and we'll be all right.
Hey, big facts, CL. Hey, shout out to Chris, man. I definitely seen what you seen in the private chat, bro. I was just going to get to you. Hey, appreciate that birthday wishes, bro. And it's all good. You know, it's much love, Chris. It's all good, bro. Shout out to a cent above, man. He said he's in St. Louis too, man. You know what it is, bro. Out here enjoying this good weather for a change. He said Brian needs to start knocking down his middies at least. Yeah, you know, and I just think, you know, Brian don't really have two or 3 bad shooting games in a row because he shoot too high of a percentage. And I think back at home, the role players play better when they at home, but I think that's true for the stars as well. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we have that be more comfortable and go ahead and just take care of business, man. Because that's why I like the rotation point too, man. Because I want to see just a more matchup oriented rotation. If you see they killing us on the boards, address it. If you see we having trouble in a pick and roll, address it. You see if Vando is getting pushed around by Tillman, address it. You know what I'm saying? Just make your damn playoff adjustments. Shoot. Man, oh man. CL, how old are you, brother?
49.
49. You been a Laker fan for a long time?
You know what, Art? Of course, I was a Bull fan, but I always rooted for the Lakers, man. The Lakers always been the de facto black team, man, in my generation, you know, through the Magic and Kareem and going against the Boston Celtics. Nothing against the Celtics. The Celtics always actually been a good organization for brothers, but that damn city ain't. So Los Angeles, the Lakers always been a de facto black team. So, I always rooted for the Lakers, man. Only time I didn't, of course, was in the finals in '92. It was the '91. I'm sorry, with the Bulls. But yeah.
Are you still a Bulls fan?
No, I
I
ain't been a Bulls fan since they got. I never forgave them for that, for getting rid of Scottie and Michael. I thought they should have lost that championship or that dynasty on the court, and they broke that team up. So I can't stand Jerry Reinsdorf. I'm a diehard White Sox fan too, and he's a piece of. I can't curse, you know. So not a Bull fan.
That is 100% true. They did that
Yeah.
at the end. Hey, shout out to T Killer, man. What up, T Killer, man? Happy thanks you for the birthday wishes.
How long you been a Laker fan, Art?
5 years now.
5 years?
Yep. What up,
30,
Caleb? Hold on.
37 years for me.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. You've been a fan your whole life. But you 37, so that don't count. You 37 years old, right?
He came out the womb, a Laker fan.
I'll be 37 this year.
See, he was in the womb. He was a Laker fan.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
He said, "What
Nick
up,
Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Lottie Divac, who else? Not BB. The coach for the Clippers right now. Who else? Kobe, Shaq. Those my days.
Mm-hmm. Good team, man.
I gotta skip era because with me growing up, my daddy was a Laker fan. That's why I think Magic is the best Laker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. My dad was a huge Magic fan. And the 80s was like a whole, and 90s, early 90s was like a whole experience for me and my family. My mama was a Pistons fan. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was a Lakers fan.
Man.
Go at it all the time. So I
Hey
said,
man,
I can't forget Robert Horry.
Hey, I remember the 70s. The Lakers had a grip for a while. They had Norm Nixon, who was very underrated, Jamal Wilkes, Kurt Rambis, of course Kareem, Magic. Well, they even had Orlando Warwick, who played for the Bulls. Wes Matthews. Hey man, I had my buddy, God bless him, Kendrick, was a diehard Laker fan, man. So lived up upstairs from me. So yeah, the Lakers been intricate part. I know all about it, man.
I got a lot of friends who've been Laker fans for a long time. And hold on, y'all. T Killer, happy birthday, T Killer. T Killer, it's your birthday too. Hey, that's what's up. I knew I messed with you for a reason, T Killer, man. Shout out to T Killer. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, brother.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey.
We got 2 birthdays today.
You heard me? Not too many people got my birthday, man. So that's impressive, you know. You gotta be
happy birthday to the other guy too.
Well, his name T Killer. What up, LA? What's good with it, bro? Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Keep it pussy so your mom sound like a smart woman. My mom was the smartest woman ever to live on this earth. Now what?
So you remember as a boy, Art, you and your pops and your mom sitting down watching the Lakers?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
When I say like we had a den area, it would be considered like a man cave now, but we call it the den back then. If anybody remember that terminology,
Mm-hmm.
right? So with the big box screen TV, you know what I'm saying?
On the flow model.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, bro. So it was Magic Johnson posters and Tony Dorsett posters all over the place.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's the Dorsett fan?
My daddy was a Laker.
Oh, your pop's good man. Hey, Art. When I was a little boy, that was my idol. I didn't care about no Walter Payton, brother.
Yeah,
I wish I could show you pictures with me with that 33 on when I was a little boy, man. For Halloween, and I got the old Sears Roebuck jersey with the whole outfit, man. I was a diehard Tony Dorsett fan, brother. Loved him, man.
Yeah.
You're a Chicago Bears fan, I see.
Yeah, I am, man. But when I was a little boy, I was like 10. My idol was Tony Dorsett, brother. Not Walter Payton. God bless him. I love Walter. But, man, Tony Dorsett was my man, boy.
That's what's up, CL. Yeah, so like it was Isaiah Thomas posters, Bill Lambert posters, because I guess posters was real big back then.
Oh yeah.
Sitting around watch the playoffs, even regular season games. We had WGN back then.
Yeah.
We had all kind of stations back then. We was one of the first people in the neighborhood to have one of them big old satellite dishes that move when you change the channel.
It's funny you say WGN is a cable station. We got that free, bro.
Oh yeah, we had to pay for that.
Nah, we got it free. Yeah, that's good times, man.
Was good times. What up, my move? What's good with it, bro?
Hey, what's good, Art? Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Real talk, man. How you doing today, bro?
Man, just finished my work and now just chilling. I'm glad you had a live stream on because I want to hang out with some of the dudes. But what you had on that whole list of what the Lakers should do?
The Lakers. What do you think the Lakers should do? You think they should implement a better rotation, get off to a faster start, or Brian should just go 8? You know what I'm saying? Go crazy with score.
To be honest, he just need to facilitate. He don't need to shoot all them damn threes. He don't need to turn into his inner KD. He don't need to channel his inner KD. All he need to do is find someone open, even if they don't make the shots. Could just keep doing it. If only he sees them not making them shots, he can post up and use his, because we know ain't nobody can like bum bodies with LeBron. He can, he can manhandle anybody they put on him, right? So he should play in the post more. Him and AD. When he plays in the post, he can draw 1 or 2 defenders. AD will be wide open for incoming dunk or whatever. He should play in the post more.
I agree that he should play in a post more, but I'm gonna give you an alternative to that. I agree with the facilitate more, and the players need to hit their shots, of course, more, especially Beasley and D'Lo. But I want to see Brian going downhill, also. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see bully Brian. You know what I'm saying? Also, while he's facilitating it, because he gonna get his shots, he gonna get his buckets. So I want to see bully Brian, and I think that'll be a better way to cut down from shooting so many threes. Because I'm a proponent of the last game. A lot of them threes was just out of the necessity. I think on any given game where it's not like that, he probably would have took about 5 threes that game.
You always gonna get the downhill LeBron. It just depends on your defense. If they can get some stops, LeBron's going to go downhill and dunk on anybody. So if they can make some defensive stops, you'll always get LeBron going downhill, dunking on someone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Art, the story might be we got 2 maybe burgeoning stars on our team, and Hashimura. Hashimura look like Kawhi a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Hashimura looks good, brother.
Yeah. If he can like consistently do that, put up them kind of numbers, and be that kind of player, take it to the next level, he's definitely gonna be a really good player.
If he can get you like consistently 15 points, that would be great.
No,
he gonna get that, bro.
Better, bro. Hey, shout out to
I think he's better than that, man.
How much points he scored last game? Because
20.
I left like at halftime, so I didn't see the whole game.
Yeah. Well, hold on, fellas. Give me 1 second, man. Shout out to Spiritual Youngin, man. I appreciate the birthday wishes, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Zero. Hold on, I gotta take this phone call. Appreciate that, Zero. Give me 1 second, fellas.
Good, brother.
What kind of this?
Yeah, mama. Oh, yeah.
What kind of song? Go ahead.
That's Tupac.
My brother. Hey,
what's good? What's good? What's
man,
good?
check it out, man. Tonight, tomorrow, with the game's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think D'Lo gonna have a big game, bro. I think D'Lo.
Yeah, we need him to come in because he hasn't been doing too good in the last 2 games.
He just don't seem relaxed. I think he's thinking too much out there. A much better player.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't think he should be like tripping too much. He should play his game like he did in the season, and then like score those points.
Yeah. I think he just just play natural. I know there's a lot of pressure being a Lake in the playoffs. Lord knows it is.
Exactly.
But just relax, man. That's all. The big fellas out there, they know what they got to do. Bron will take care of the difficult stuff.
We didn't bring him back for nothing and like struggle in the playoffs.
Right.
So we need him. What do you think about him coming back in the second round, coming back with the Lakers for his first time coming to the Lakers? Is he repeat himself, or he needs to get better?
Well, he definitely more mature. He's a hell of a player, man. He has pro. He got all-star caliber talent, man. He does really.
Yeah,
But being a Lakers difficult, bro. I mean, it's hard. It's a
exactly.
lot of stress. They got very difficult fans. They all they care about is winning. Man,
Yep,
you got to
that's
do
us.
that thing Bron do, that dark whatever you call it, where you get off the internet, get off social media, and just focus, man. Just go out there and play ball, because it'll get to you. Ain't no
Yeah,
Laker face,
exactly.
ain't no Laker in their history face criticism. Kareem got criticized big time. Magic did too. All the Lakers, Kobe, Shaq,
Kobe,
everybody.
Shaq,
Lord knows
Robert
LeBron
Ory,
has.
Derek Fisher,
AD, yep,
all
Derek
those
Fisher.
guys,
You
all
get
those guys.
criticized, man. It's hard out
Yeah.
there, man.
So you saying he's more mature now, coming back to the second time?
Yeah. I think he is. I just think he in his head too. Because
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
it might just take a couple of shots, a quarter, something, him to snap. I want to point at his veins with that three, about 2 or 3 times Saturday, and we'd be all right, man.
Yeah,
I
for sure,
think
man.
I'm back. Hold on. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Dino for that cash app. I definitely appreciate you, bro. And I want to give a shout out to Zero for his happy birthday cash app. I definitely appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. If you're listening, hit that like button for your boy. Y'all know what to do. Get them likes up. What was y'all talking about? I have to take a
What
phone.
do you think,
I'm
Art?
sister.
For Russell, you think when the first time he was a Laker, you think he's mature, or you think he's like better, or what do you think for Russell?
Oh, D-Lo. I definitely think he's an enigma because I feel like because he's more mature, he might have lost some of that dog he had in him.
That's a good point, Art.
Yeah,
If you remember when he was here in LA, he was playing with Cools and them, man. You know, them little guys had some fight in them.
Yeah.
right.
They was not playing. You know what I'm saying? They might lose a lot of games, but every game was a fight. They're gonna come to fight. And he was a lot
Yeah,
more
for sure.
consistent. He was a lot more consistent with his shot because every shot was like competition to him. So as he matured in Minnesota, he had to take a back seat to I guess to Karl Anthony Towns. Then he had to take a back seat to Anthony Edwards. So his game kind of changed with his maturity.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he lost some of that dog. So when he comes in now, that's why he comes in trying to get his rhythm and all this stuff. He just ain't out there hitting shots, boom, taking it like
Yep.
that. So hey,
Yep.
man, so I don't know. So D-Lo is gonna be something to think about for the rest of this playoffs, however far we go, and definitely in the off season. What up, Blue Boat? What's good
For
with it,
sure,
bro?
man.
Appreciate that, Blue Boat, man. Happy C-Day. I heard that, bro. He said C-Day. He the first one to say C-Day. I knew somebody was gonna say it.
You need to smoke a happy birthday cigar.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
You
have
know,
something.
you know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Put a little something special in it.
yeah, that cigar gonna be real loud. You hear me?
It's gonna be fucking.
Man, so just anybody worried about Game 3?
No.
Let's start with you, David. Anybody worried?
Nah, I'm not worrying. If they play like the second game, we're not gonna win. If we play like the first game, we're gonna win. So we need to start fast and come out and just when we bring out the rotation, they need to come out and start fast too. So I'm not worried.
What
To be
about you,
honest,
man? Go ahead, Mahmoud. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. But to be honest, I have no idea why the Lakers have this deep infatuation with playing small ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not the fastest
At all.
team.
Yeah, McMahon.
You don't have the best 3-point shooting team. I mean, play slow and methodical with your big men like LeBron and AD. Play on the post, slow the rhythm down. When you slow the rhythm down, them teams can't like play that type of game with you. If the Lakers just play slow and slow the game down so they don't let the other teams just run wild with their athleticism and their 3-point shooting, they could win the whole thing. But I have no idea why. Even when Frank Vogel was around, still small ball. No idea why the Lakers still play small ball.
I have no idea. Neither my move. Only thing I can think of is that's his offense. That's what his offense requires. Since we run a guard predicated offense, which is the 4 out 1 in offense, he has to run them kind of guards, and he try to match them up defensively. And let's not forget the roster he was put into this year with the 8 guards we had on the roster at first. So at first he ain't had no choice, but now he's changed it a little bit, but not enough for my liking, because he refuses to play another big.
You know what I would love to see most? When somebody takes a shot, you'll have 2 people under the basket waiting for a rebound.
Exactly.
Man,
Somebody
I'm
made that point.
tired.
Somebody made that point the other day. I forgot who it was, but it was a great point, because he was like, when AD at the 4 doing his thing, shooting, it was somebody underneath the rim who can crash the boards, right? But when you see AD taking his jump shots now, it's nobody down there.
It's like, what am I supposed to say? Look, I know this type of subject is not like to be brought up here, but my Clippers, what they do, when somebody takes a shot, you have Zubac or that other dude under the basket and Westbrook crashing the board when somebody misses a shot for a second shot. Because I'm tired of seeing people run up the field, run up the court, take a shot, and then the other team just take it and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point too, man.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, my move. CL, man, we worried, bro, or no? Game two give you pause?
No, not at all. I think we're going to have a real raucous crowd tomorrow. I think the Laker fans has been sitting in the weeds a while for a long time. They didn't get a chance to celebrate. They chance to celebrate with that COVID shit stuff. Sorry. So, yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to be ready for them. And my yellow friend down there, oh, boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting on you, brother. And Bron going to be waiting on you, man.
Hell yeah, you got that right.
That is true.
So
it's true.
It was out, man. It was not. And AD got some retribution too. He had a bad game 2, and he looked. Yeah, I'm gonna look up that point spread. I'm gonna have to put a little wager there. If y'all wanna, hit me up, I'll put the wager down for y'all. But damn, that point spread should be a +7, -7 for the Lakers.
Definitely should be more than what it is.
What Lakers by 7?
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we could win by at least. If we play good, at least we could win by like 13 or 15.
Yeah.
Something like that. I heard that. What up, Dino? What's good with it, bro? How you doing today, sir?
JK, call a salute to you, Big Art.
Appreciate you, man.
Happy Born Day to you again.
Appreciate that, man. It was good to see this year. Hopefully the next year will be better, bro.
Oh, it will, because I still be listening to you.
I appreciate that, D. Real talk, man. So, man, game 3, is there any worry from the last game, any hangover from the lackluster stuff that we did?
I'm gonna try to be positive, because I just believe in positivity, and I don't want to bash nobody in particular, but to be honest, as long as Darvin Ham is our coach and he set against giving AD 3 or 4 minutes of help with another big, I'm gonna be concerned, because he just want him. You putting too much on him too early in the playoff series, and just 3, like even with AD on the block, when he ain't got no help, it ain't gonna matter if he on the block or on the wing. He needs somebody else that down there that can bang for at least 3 or 4 minutes a game, a quarter, something, just to expel his body from doing so much. And the only thing that bothers me is, even with the old roster to this roster, the only thing that irritates me more than anything is the lack of effort, is the fact that when Braun, Russell, or whoever got the ball, even when AD got the ball, the other 3 or 4 players on the court just standing there. The Lakers are hard to deal with. I don't care if they having an offshoot night or what. But when the Lakers are moving that rock within 3 seconds, if you ain't got no shot, you ain't being decisive, moving that rock and keeping it moving, and you catching shooters, you catching slashers, backdoor cut, they hard to deal with. But when they are just sitting there watching the man get doubled and triple, and nobody's still making a body move, so now you're taking a bad shot, you going back down court playing against a fresh offense. You get what I'm saying?
It's fresh.
That's the only thing that irritates me. It's like I don't blame Darvin Ham to a certain point, because even as a basketball player, you've been playing this sport your whole life. You know, when you ain't got the ball, make yourself available. Cause you standing there watching the ball, your man just standing there watching their shot clock, and then when they get about like 6 or 7 seconds, they finna double and triple whoever got the ball.
Yeah, they are, but still, it seemed like when we make those passes, they're not good enough. The swinging of the ball ain't good enough to get them open shots.
Right.
Still be contesting our shots too. That's facts, you know. So the next game 3, I brought up 3 points, bro. It was either gonna be the Ham rotations, tighten our rotations, get off to a faster start, or Brian just go 8 and just score.
I kind of agree with Mahmoud. I would just like to see Braun keep facilitating right now until we start advancing. You know, then it start exerting yourself to go ahead and build the other guy confidence up and get them used to playing the way he gonna want them to play. Call. You know, it's just like we're saying, even with AD, like when they got Tillman and Jackson out there on that floor at the same time, you're gonna leave Brain more. I know they don't like him. He gonna get in foul trouble, but everybody, that's just part of the game. But he can at least pull Tillman or Jackson away from that paint to get AD room to do more damage. And then Mo Bamba is a capable 3-point shooter.
What he needs to do is like in game 1. Game 1, what happened was he still facilitated at the first minutes of the game, and because of that, Austin Reeves went hot. He scored like 7 points in the first few minutes of the game. And because of that, he got his confidence up. So when the fourth quarter came, you saw how Austin Reeves came up clutch and brought home the game.
But see, the ball was moving. That's what I'm saying. The ball was moving. You got it just when you got them guy ball moving. Even if like I said, if your shot off, just attack that rim. Besides Jerry Jackson, Memphis don't really have nobody that can just protect that rim.
Did you say Janet Jackson?
Hey, I should have said Janet Jackson. Hey, because he definitely in control of the referee. The way they let him just beat people up and they get no calls, so he might be Janet Jackson. Yeah, he in control.
He ain't in control.
Yeah.
I swear we let him. So okay, I'm gonna start with David, man. What's your percentage? Give me a percentage of the chance Ja play in game 3.
What happened? The question one more time, please.
Your percentage. Give me a percentage of the chances that Ja Morant play in game 3.
I give him a like a 60%.
So you saying he might play? He definitely gonna play. Probably, yeah. 60% chance he gonna play. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean that we might see Ja game 3, y'all, for real.
I have it higher.
He's last time they interviewed him, they said he's gonna be back game 3 and 4. So he said he's like right there coming back. So I give him like a 60%.
60%. So yeah. So you believe in reports because you know they be lying during the playoffs.
Oh, I know.
All right. Appreciate that, David. CL.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yes, sir. What's your percentage, CL?
About 10%. I don't think he's coming back. I think that was I think they had stuff. I don't think it's broken, but I think that's some ligament damage. Your body, your fingers ain't supposed to bend like that from that height with that much weight on it. No. So I'll say
that's true. That's true too.
Yeah, that is true.
I just read an article. It says that They took him out of game 2 as a precautionary measure because the X-ray said it came back negative, but what it said, it's like, wait on, let me find it. It said like he had some. He's in pain, but he has soft tissue bruise.
Bruise, yeah.
Oh, he's not coming back then.
That's a
Yeah.
They
But I mean,
listed
if it's a
day to
soft
day.
tissue bruise, then that's about probably about 3 or 4 days before you don't feel no more pain.
Yeah,
And then you can
because I got that on my spine, and man, it hurts every day.
I heard
Yeah.
that. Hey, shout out to GD. Hey, hold on. Shout out to GD. What's up, GD? And what up, Mac Duff? What's good with it? He said the Lakers' chances depends on the guards. They were horrible last game. Also, when LeBron sees that they are doubling AD, he needs to pick it up. Last game, too little, too late. Hey, that's another point.
You know what we need is like save LeBron for the first round, and when we do need him, save him for the second round and the third round, and he be right there, and we could go to the championship.
Yeah, we definitely gonna find that out starting tomorrow. I definitely we gonna see a different team than we saw game 2. It's gonna be closer. It's gonna be closer to the team that we seen in game 1. What up, T Streets? What's good with it? He said he doesn't have ligament damage. He has some swelling between his index finger and his middle finger where he can't palm the ball. So he'll be back game 4. You think he'll be back game 4, not game 3? T Streets.
I say it's game 3 because it's listed day to day.
They probably give him a cutter zone shot so he could play.
You can't play if you don't feel your hand. Now you're right-handed.
Yeah, that's true too.
Hey, you can make it worse too because you think you don't feel nothing. You're gonna really pull a ligament. Terrible.
Yeah, for sure. Like when he gets the shot and he can't feel nothing, and when somebody hits his hand, oh, that's it right there.
I hope he let his ego get the best of him and he tried to come back and play anyway.
Yep, and take 21 shots.
Yep.
and miss them all.
Yep. And every time he drive to the paint, I'm gonna be chopping that hand.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So he's not gonna be able to shoot well, dunk, dribble like he wants. No, that's big facts. 100. And Mac Def Curry is the goat of shooting. I give you that much, bro. I wasn't gonna read that, but I'll read it, Mac Def. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Curry is the goat of shooting. That's about it, pimping.
Yeah,
man. That's why I want to play the Warriors so bad, so we could shut these Warriors up. So like, we the defending champions. Nobody could beat us in the series of Game 7. Wait till our boys come in and play you guys. We win in 6.
I can't lie. I did watch probably about about 2.5 quarters of that game last night, and Curry was out there bombing. So it's
the whole team was balling.
Bombing, bro. I was like, so when they on, they could be on. Well, it seems like they got to be home to be on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the show, if they want to win the championship or this first round, they have to at least win one game away. Because if they don't win, if they go down, they go 2-2 and they go back over there and lose, and they beat 3-2 and they win. They go back to over there at their house and they win, and they go back to Game 7, play over there, and they lose. That'll be it. They can't win away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, T Killer, it's his shooting hand, so that's definitely on y'all hand, shooting hand. They say Mac Def say if Warriors beat the Lakers, y'all gonna say LeBron James 38 years old. That's why. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
How you know? See, I see the people who preface their statement with a question and answer their own question in a statement. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And Art, who is y'all? I always hear y'all. Give me an actual person that think that.
That's the, you know what I'm saying? They always need a subject and a predicate.
Oh shit.
Do y'all believe that officiating gonna be so one-sided tomorrow?
If it is, it's gonna be towards the Lakers side because if they can stay true to what they was doing, it seemed like in that fourth quarter, the other game, they were gonna kind of make sure Memphis won that game.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah,
So they want to make a series.
Yeah, because that Austin Reeves call, y'all, that was a little kind of funky. That should have been a continuation.
Man, I was like, really?
What was that, bro?
We should have more fouls on us against Memphis, but the referees didn't call it because they said they wanted to make a series, so they let Memphis win. So it was like they better make those calls right because we coming back home, and then they hear the crowd and get on them. So like they better make the right calls.
But it's the playoffs, y'all. So it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Just if you've seen a lot of playoffs in your life, you know that they're supposed to let them play right, but they're supposed to not let them. You know what I'm saying? Beat you up.
Physical.
Yeah, just it's going to be physical. So
exactly.
They got people asking, does playoff Brian still exist? This is crazy, y'all.
Oh, I think he still exists.
Brian just being methodical.
Explain, do you know what you mean being methodical?
He understands the circumstances of that their team still new. Because you know that one thing about Braun, no matter what season or team he had, Braun in that first round or two, Braun always trying to get them teammates playing up to that high level. And then when it get close to that half of that second round, going into the final round, he'd be like, get out the way now.
Oh yeah, that's
but
big
see,
fact.
they had the confidence to follow suit. Just like in that first game when he came out there and got them guys going, then he did his thing, then he went back into crew control and let them guys took it on home, trying to build their confidence up for the second game. But then, like I said, due to our lack of adjustment, we couldn't adjust and come out with the right mindset with Ja being out.
Man, that drove me crazy that we came out that way, y'all. I have no idea. Shout out to Scotty. What up, Scotty? What's good with it? What up, DA Spliffs? What's up, bro? What up, James? What's good with it? He say, yeah. GD say, yeah, but you will see him in the later rounds. Them guards killing us with their sorry selves. That's facts, GD. I heard that, but it's just the bangs of the world, bro. We can't let them get off. Real talk. That's real talk, GD. NBA playoff setup, Golden State should have been out a long time trying to see new teams in the playoffs. I mean, it's the first round, James, so we definitely gonna see. We most definitely gonna see if it's gonna be an ushering of more young stars, more talent, more young teams going further in the playoffs this year. You know, because you can look around the league and see that a lot of them is losing. Besides Sacramento, what other young team is doing good so far in the playoffs? Boston, but they got the Hawks, so that's
how many years in LeBron career? How many times he missed the playoffs? Only like one or two?
No, LeBron has missed the playoffs a total of, let's see, the first 2 years he missed. Then he missed the first year. So I want to say 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, 3? Oh, he got a good career.
Hold on. Did we he didn't make the playoffs last year? So that's 4.
No, he didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, so that's 4. Big fat niggas around, that's 4. Dang, only 4 out of 20 years? That boy is crazy.
Man. I told my son-in-law 3 days ago, I said Kawhi is not gonna make it through these playoffs. He's why you said it. That's because he out there in the first round on go with bad knees, and instead of trying to come out here and ease himself in the game.
Hey,
see,
do you think
man, shut up.
LeBron ain't got bad knees, but he know he got miles on his leg. That's why I was saying he just being methodical with the way he insert himself into the game. Is he Kawhi trying to come out there proving I'm the dude instead of just easing himself in and burning them knees out quick. In 2 games.
In 2 games, bro.
But they want to sit up and talk about bro. Oh, man, please.
Yeah, but you know what? Taking his age into account, you know, I definitely want to see him just exert his energy, the energy that he does have in the beginning of the game. I don't care if he's worn out by the end of the game, and I just want to see. We got to get out to a good start, man. It's nothing like getting out to a good start in the playoff game. It can carry you, and we just seen that with a team who was just missing their best player. A good start can carry you to the end.
I'm with you. That's what I want to see. But I just want them other guys to know, just because Bron going to work, don't just sit in cruise control, crash the board in case he miss a shot, or don't, just stay on go mode.
You know.
I'm like you. I don't like all that. If y'all want to just sit back and watch, you need to just pay for a ticket like everybody else.
Too expensive.
Memphis in 5.
Bro.
I'm saying it's like they say. If Jay get
who said Memphis in 5?
Oh hell no!
And, who the hell got background noise? I better stop opening chips up on my channel, bro. Mahmoud.
That was me. My bad.
CCL, you be snacking, bro. Hey.
Hey, do you guys think after LeBron retired, do you guys think the Lakers gonna retire LeBron James jersey?
Yeah, I think LeBron is gonna retire in the Lakers jersey.
I hope so.
I think he is. I'm willing to put money on it.
Well,
I hope so.
He broke.
You don't think he's gonna go back to Miami or Cleveland to sign like a 1-day contract and retire over there?
Hell no.
It definitely wouldn't be Miami.
It definitely wouldn't be Cleveland either, because he got them their title. So I think he'll go into the Hall of Fame as a Cavalier, but I think he'll retire as a Laker. I think we kind of missed the narrative switch from him over the last year or so about pertaining to his son and wanting to play with his son. I remember when he first started saying he was like he'll just want to share the court with his son, right? Meaning if he on the team and his son get drafted, he just want to play against him on the court. Then he was like, I want to play with my son. But over the last year or so, he's been going back to I just share the court with him now. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that he's not going to put another team on his resume just to play on the team with his son. I think he's going to retire the last year. Well, LeBron's last year will be Bronny's first year. And if he gets drafted to whatever team, they might play against each other 2 or 3 times a year for that year. And that's going to be the end of it. He's going to retire with 5 titles, 5 finals MVPs. You know what I'm saying? All-time leading All-NBA player, all-time leading scorer, top 4 in assists all time. That's just stupid numbers, man. Top 7 in rebounds all time. More All-Star games than you can count. Jesus Christ. He gonna have it. He's the new Wilt Chamberlain. He gonna have so many records, y'all. He's the new Wilt Chamberlain. That's what I'm saying.
Then put his jersey by Kobe. Rest in peace.
And if he wins another title in LA, his jersey would definitely be right next to Kobe's.
Oh, hell yeah.
What up, Justin? What's good with it? He say Brian get too much hate to go back to a team. Yeah, but that just you know what I'm saying, all piled up.
You see what happens when he got traded when he went to Miami, everybody burned his jerseys up. It's like if he goes back to Cleveland and they're gonna say, oh, what's next? Like, should we buy his jersey again? It's like there's no point. He should be
titles, David. Title solves everything.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that Brian won a title in Cleveland alleviates every little turd who was mad that Brian left. That's why people like that, if they act like that in public, they get humiliated. You know what I'm saying? They get chastised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's absolutely stupid for you to feel that way. This man came back, didn't have to, and still won y'all first title, only title in y'all whole city for like 57 years.
Definite.
Mm-hmm. Just her said Brian said that in that ESPN article with him, Bronny, and Bryce on the title that he wanted to play with Bryce. I don't think he could play that long, but he said it. Big facts. I don't think, that's why I didn't even bring that up, just because I don't think he could play that long. Because that'll be another 4 or 5 years. No. I mean, Brian ain't playing the 25 years, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Even though a lot of people wouldn't mind it, I wouldn't mind it, but a lot of people would hate it. You know what I'm saying?
So how many more years do you think he has?
When is Bronny first year? The year after next?
That'll be the last year of his contract.
Yep, I think LeBron will retire at the end of his Lakers current contract then, sir.
So 2 more years?
Yep, I think it'll be next year. And then the year after that, boom. You're going to ride off to the sunset, the greatest of all time.
Hell yeah.
And if you want to get that the iron hot to get that next chip this year.
Yep. That will be fire.
So the Lakers be on top. They would have 18 and the Boston have 17.
Mm-hmm.
Boston going to be stuck at 17.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Boston was struggling with the Lakers with Pat Bev and Russ.
Yeah, but they won them games, though. You know, you can't talk too bad about Boston, even though they won 2 games. Even though they was 2 close games, too, you know.
I see Toronto interested in Ime.
Yeah. Should we be interested in Nick Nurse, though, is my question to you, you know. What up, Dolph?
To be honest, I learned the lesson this year because I'm always pro-black quarterbacks, pro-black coaches, just pro-black. And Darvin Ham really broke my heart this year being pro-black. So I'm safe to say, out of all the 30 coaches in the NBA, I believe we got the most stubborn, tunnel vision coach in the NBA.
You think so?
It just like Phoenix last night. Like that boy Bismack Biyombo. Now he probably wouldn't get no time on the floor playing for Darvin Ham. And even with Money Williams, he know Bismack. He can give you one something if he can't give you nothing. And that's just the valuable is not having no extra big out there at all.
I heard that.
I just don't like his mindset. Like he be stuck with a certain mindset and he don't know how to adjust from it. And I don't like that in no coach.
Me neither, you know, for real talk. Hey, shout out to Just Her for that Cash App happy birthday donation. I definitely appreciate you, Just Real Talk. And appreciate everybody, all you donators, everybody who donated and didn't want to shout out, and everybody who did donate and wanted to shout out. And I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all making my birthday a good birthday. I definitely appreciate y'all. What up, Sturdy? What's cracking, man? He said pro-black guns, pro-black mode, just pro-black.
It's pro-black. Hey, I have to be because everybody else out there anti-black.
Y'all are crazy, man. So, let me see. I don't think we got no other fans up here, do we? Nope. The other games, I really don't care about the other games, to be honest with y'all. I'm so honed in on this Lakers series because I'm still upset. Like I ain't really been saying it out loud, but I'm like really upset about how that last game went. I should have been able to scream and curse people out, but I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing. I was just gonna sit back and see what happened on game 3. But your boys upset, man, because we should definitely be 2-0 at home at the crib tomorrow, but we not.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell y'all my which ones I thought would be good, because it definitely has to be. I think I'm gonna pick rotations. The rotations, if we tighten our rotations, like we got enough people on our team to go 10 deep. And somebody check their mic real quick. You got an echo. Now, when we have where we got what? We can go 10, 12 deep on our team if we really, really, really wanted to. So who plays? I'm gonna start with CL. I'm gonna start with you this time, man. You know, you got your starting five, right? Give me your. Would you go 9 or 10 and give me that other 4 or that other 5? For this matchup. Appreciate that, killer, man. What up, Bound 2? CL, you there?
Yeah. Say that again, Mark. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you sound like you underwater. Say it again. I want to make sure I hear you.
Say it again, Art.
Okay. Now, we got our starting 5, right? Do you want a 9-man rotation or a 10-man rotation? And if so, give me your 4 and give me your 5.
I want a 10 rotation. I need it ain't about the numbers. We got to play more big, man. I just think that pressure out there would be more advantageous for us, man. You know, Wayne Dean serves a purpose. He serves a purpose in the playoffs too. I don't know why he just think he's 7-foot center. He can guard 3 or 4 positions, man. Just to agitate somebody. I think he can agitate some people. I think Darvin Ham is just predicated on small ball and that type of new age basketball. You don't have to do that to win. That's my problem with it. Mo Bamba come out, take a couple of blocks and a 3 or 2. We cool. That's something they got to look at. Instead of Anthony Davis diving and jumping, rebounding and blocking. Okay, that's cool. Man,
you don't even. Hey, CL, your mic is going in and out. We could barely hear you a little bit. We heard most of it a little bit, but it was going in and out. But I definitely agree with that point because it don't even give Anthony Davis a chance to run in transition to hurry up and get back. You know, so I would definitely love to see another big out there. Let's get TT. What up, True? Mariah, what's good? So y'all ready for Saturday? It's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. Playoffs, basketball, and fights. Now, tomorrow, I do want to make an announcement. You know what I'm saying? This is an announcement. What I'm going to do for my first members only is that I'm going to have people, the first 10 people on the panel can come watch the fight tomorrow night with your boy Big R Sports.
Who's fighting?
I forgot his name. I think his name is Asanway or something. What's his name, y'all?
Ultimate Fighting?
No.
It's Adanya. What's his damn name? I just know it's a big fight.
Yeah. Boxing or UFC?
I think it's UFC. Somebody give me the information. Somebody put the information in the chat. You know what I'm saying about the fights.
Yeah, put that bootleg in the chat about that fight.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Hey, you know what? What's already known don't need to be discussed.
That's right. Okay, my bad. All right, okay.
Because look, I'm sure I'll do the thing. I'm gonna be like 10 people up here, boom. Hey,
what time's the fight?
The fight, it's probably gonna be late. So I'm gonna do the stream probably when I get off of work. Yeah, Javante Davis and the Garcia fight. Big facts.
Oh, yeah.
Big facts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that UFC fight I was talking about some other time.
Yeah, it's the boxing. Mm-hmm.
Hey, but I'm happy for boxing though, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man. Me too, Art.
Because this is a good fight for them.
That's something that's been missing and for a while, man. A good fight, man. Ain't nothing like it in sports.
Big facts. He said he already fought or talking about Izzy. Oh, he did. Who won that one? Chris Sims. It probably was Izzy. Because the last fight I seen was when John Jones made somebody tap out in like 30 seconds. It's like his first heavyweight fight in UFC. I was like,
so this is a rematch.
I think that's who should fight. If Izzy Alcedania, whatever his name is. If I think he a heavyweight, if he a heavyweight, him and John Jones should fight. And I'm picking John Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, True. All you got to do is go to where the subscribe button there, True, and hit the join button right next to it. You got to hit the join button to become a member. If you got an iPhone, I think you got to log in through Safari to be able to hit the join button and become a member of the artillery gang. I have 3 different levels. I have light artillery, medium artillery, and heavy artillery. You know what I'm saying? Take your pick. I appreciate you ahead of time. If you have any more problems, just let me know in the chat, and we're going to get it figured out. Y'all get them memberships up. Just like Bound 2 said, y'all get them memberships up. Real talk. Remember, become a member of artillery gang, y'all. Real talk. Let's go. Yeah. I ain't going to play it until I get a member. Oh,
I like that sound.
Happy birthday to T Killer again, man. Real talk. Oh, he said, what is it? Dasanya, whatever his name is, 185 pounds. Jones too big for him at this point. Oh, okay. So what? They never fought? They should have fought, man. That would have been dope. Big fact, Zero. I agree with you, Zero. I think John Jones is the best UFC fighter ever. Real talk.
I was gonna join that thing, but I hurt my back. So like, if you hurt your back, you can't be a fighter. You could be a fighter still, but you can't pass the physical.
Yep. If you can't pass the physical, you probably get your ass whooped. Yep. You got a bad back. Yep. You go out, you're gonna put yourself in danger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Killer say Ryan Garcia is a clown that should be fighting exhibition fights like the fake Paul sisters. Hey, I'm glad everybody thinks Jones will kill old boy too, man. What up, Rated Ball? What's good with it? Most definitely, man. That'd be crazy. They should have fought then. Cause I know John Jones went up in weight, so he should have went back down to his weight and fought him. That would have been a mega fight.
Does anybody have a bout?
Izzy Asania does. But John Jones just went to heavyweight, so no, he ain't got the heavyweight belt yet.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who's the UFC heavyweight champion right now? Anybody know?
No, I don't know.
Dang, so y'all don't keep up with boxing or I know that one fight was a championship fight where he made dude tap out in 30 seconds, y'all, for real. I thought he just went up to that damn weight class. Wow. What up, Hurt? What's up, my nigga? What's good with it?
He didn't want to lose. He didn't want to lose his title, so he had to tap him out.
But I thought that was his first heavyweight fight, though. That was his fight for the belt, David. Because remember he had his little troubles. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't keep his nose clean, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had injuries and stuff, so he took a lot of time off. So he said he wanted to approach the heavyweight class in the proper method. So he took a lot of time off to put on the weight the right way. And I thought that was his first fight. And they saying he won his first fight in heavyweight was a title fight, and he won in convincing fashion. That's why dude is the GOAT, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, let me know in the chat and on the panel, man, who should John Jones fight next? Since he take care of dudes so quick.
Me.
Yeah, you trying to get that check. We know what you're trying to do.
Right?
People used to say I was crazy when I was growing up. I'd be like, man, I'll fight Mike Tyson. They'd be like, for real? They'd be like, yep.
I will too. I will too.
Long as I live through it to spend the money afterwards, I'm good. And I got all my body
I will too.
I gotta have all my body be functions too. He said Jones and Ngannou will be a 50-50 fight. Now that might be Sturdy. That might be the dude that I was thinking of. Ngannou, because he's really good too. Definitely heard his name a lot of times. Francis Ngannou. So that'd be another mega fight. But I would definitely pick Jones too, Sturdy. Me too, bro. He said but some dude named Stipe is his next opponent.
Where's the fight at?
I don't know. I'm just learning this information right now.
Yeah.
He said that was the fight I wanted to see, Sturdy. Yeah. He said Stipe is the greatest heavyweight ever. I heard that, Zero. I don't know, Zero. We gonna see. He said the fights real boxing fans want to see is Tank versus Divine, Tank versus Shakur, Earl versus Crawbitch. Who's that's all I know that's not his real name. Crawford, I guess that's probably Crawford. Killer, you stupid, bro. Wilder versus AJ and Fury. Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Out of all of them, bro, I would want to see Tyson versus AJ. Wilder versus AJ, and I think Wilder will beat the sleeves off for AJ and put him out of his misery for good. Hey, shout out to Derrick Henry for that cash out, bro. Appreciate you, man. Hey, appreciate you, Derrick Henry, for that happy birthday cash out, man. All love, man. Much love, bro. What up, Sturdy? What's good with it, pimpin'?
Yo, salute everybody. Salute Art. How old are you today, Artemis?
43 years old, sir.
Big 4'3". Jackie Robinson. I get you.
Yes, sir. Jackie Robinson +1. You hear me?
But yeah, let me get since I see you a little struggling a little bit with this MMA thing. I got you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Jones is current heavyweight champ. He beat Cyril Gane, French dude, one of the best heavyweight strikers ever. He beat him in less than 2 minutes or less than 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes of the fight. That was for the vacant heavyweight belt, because the guy who used to have it, Francis Ngannou, he was having we got an echo. He was having contract disputes with the UFC, so they released him. So they fought for the vacant belt.
Okay. So that's why he got that first shot off the bat. His next fight, they say, is Static. What you know about him?
Stipe. That's the UFC heavyweight GOAT. He's the guy that Ngannou knocked out to get the belt. So Stipe, the reason why he's the heavyweight GOAT, he beat Verdum, he beat Alistair Overeem, he beat Ngannou the first time, and he beat Junior Dos Santos. So basically, he beat like 3 former heavyweight champions, and that's the most defenses. He has the most UFC title defense for a heavyweight of all time. That's why he's considered the GOAT. Oh, and also my bad. He also beat Daniel Cormier too. They fought 3 times. DC knocked him out the first time. However, Stipe knocked him out the second time in the 5th round, and the third fight, Stipe won by decision.
Is Cormier still fighting?
He retired. Right? He retired years ago. Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Man.
So when that fight does happen, it's gonna be the UFC heavyweight GOAT versus the UFC light heavyweight GOAT to determine the overall GOAT. Jones, right now what's going on is Stipe wants a little more money, but that's what negotiation is going on. They trying to figure out whether these guys are gonna fight on an MSG card or they're gonna fight in around October. That's what they discussing right now. Now, in regards to Izzy Adesanya, like you said before, he beat Alex Pereira, the guy who knocked him out, twice, once in kickboxing, once in MMA, and he knocked him out the last fight too within 2 rounds.
What you think about the I guess the perception that Cormier might unretire just to fight John Jones?
That nigga not unretiring, my nigga. That nigga's 40. I think he older than you, Art.
I
that
know.
nigga comfortably enjoying retirement. Hell no.
And
But
he
in
got
regards
set
to
down too, didn't he? Started, if I remember right, his last fight
yeah,
didn't go too well.
not that his last fight was against Stipe. He got poked in the eye and he lost the decision.
Okay.
But
I do remember that.
this fight that's happening tomorrow with the Tank Davis and Garcia. Yeah, Garcia going to sleep. Night quill. No blanket.
So why people hating on Tank, man? Because the last time they was hating on Tank, he went out there and knocked some dude out. I remember that fight. He caught him with a hook.
The main gripe with Tank is people believe he's not fighting elite competition, which reality he's not. But what he's doing, he's pandering to the business of boxing. Remember, people forget he's still under umbrella of Floyd. He might not be with TDE, but he still messes with Floyd, right? So Floyd has the business model of the people gonna want to fight elite fighters anyway. So there's no rush to fight those guys. But now Tank wants to now start find these elite guys now. So that's what's going on right now. I believe after he knocks out Garcia, he's going to go after Haney next.
So do you think it's a perception that fighters who are undefeated always have it where, like, you know what I'm saying, they're not fighting the best competition? Because if I'm not mistaken, dude, it's like 28-0.
No, because in boxing you can to a certain extent. Really, to be honest with you, both MMA and boxing, you can be undefeated to a certain extent. At some point, you're gonna start fighting world-class contenders. Like, even though Tank has been fighting elite competition for his promotion, but in boxing is different. Boxing is more so like they go off the name value and the resume they post of who you fight in front of you. So it's not the fact Tank not fighting complete tomato cans, but he's just not fighting dudes with names. But Tank said after he sleeps Garcia, he's gonna start fighting names. He wants Darvin Haney next. He wants Haney next.
Okay, that's what I heard. So I heard somebody else say
Hey,
that.
you got a new member.
I do. Let me get to True. I definitely appreciate you, True. Thank you for becoming the newest member of our artillery gang. This is for you. Let's go. Appreciate that, True. Yeah. Appreciate that, True. Real talk. Hey, get the memberships up. Let's see who the next one gonna be. New member alert. Appreciate you, True. He said, "What you think about George St. Pierre's art?" His name sound familiar. Like I said, I don't know.
He's the guy. He's the guy that fought Captain America and with the soldier. What you want me to say?
Why did it click? Why did you click? Why did it click so that you said that, bro?
It clicked though, right?
Yeah, it clicked. Hey, Zero, you crazy, bro. Hey, big shout out to True, man. Newest member of artillery gang.
Hey, Big R, you guys have a good day. Happy birthday again, and see you on the Laker game.
Big fact. See you tomorrow.
All right, see everyone. All right, later.
That man
Lakers.
That man got that Pacquiao cadence.
Who?
That Pacquiao cadence. You know, like, you guys have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice night. Like,
have a good night. We'll see you later.
I miss Nike. I miss wearing Nike. And why they took my shoes away, I don't know. Please tell Floyd my shoulder was hurting.
Right. Give me Tank's hardest fight, bro. What up, Dante? What's good with it, bro?
I believe after he makes smooth work of Garcia tomorrow, it ain't going past 8 rounds. I promise you that. It ain't going past 8 rounds. But after he beats him, I think his tough fight will be the next fight. I think if he fights Haney will be the toughest fight. He's longer. You already know it will sell the fight because you know the story's already there. But in my opinion, he's longer. He's gonna keep him at bay with that jab. He has great body work, underrated body work. And in my opinion, he has better footwork than Tank. So I think Devin Haney will be the toughest fight for Tank.
Devin Haney. Ooh. Now I know he wants that fight as well. because I've seen a couple YouTube videos with him calling him out. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that should be his next fight, but it just seems like everybody they put in front of dude, he be knocking their ass out. So I'm definitely picking Tank to beat Garcia. Most definitely. But I'm definitely gonna have that on deck tomorrow. What up, Bound 2? What's good with it, pimpin'? You on mute, Bound 2. Check.
Yeah, what's good, Big R? My bad.
It's all good. What's happening, Captain?
Not much, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate that, Bound 2, man. Real talk, man. What you want to cook on, man? You want to cook on these Lakers? Or you want to cook on these boxing that we was just talking about? How much you know about boxing?
It's up to y'all. I know a little bit about boxing. I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest fan.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I know enough to get through a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't like old school boxing, I got to really think about what I'm saying before I speak. Mm-hmm. But if you talking about old school boxing, then yeah, I can talk with the best of them. He said if Stipe don't beat Jones, I don't know who gonna beat him. I don't think nobody gonna beat John Jones, man. Appreciate that Raider Bowl, man. You know, it's my birthday. He said, damn, Zero, bro. What's your top 5 in? Hey, but nah, Bound 2, man. You know, just the topic today was just the game 3 adjustments, man. What you want to see Darvin Ham do? Which one you want to see him do more? You want to see him tighten up his rotation? You want to see him get the team out to a faster start? Or do you want to see just Brian just go 8 and just take over everything? Score.
Man, to be honest, I don't care what we do as long as we get that win, man. As long as we get that win. Because, like, they're going to complain about something if we lose no matter what. But if we win, they ain't going to say nothing. No matter how the rotations look or anything. So, as long as we win.
That's fact. So how do you think we're going to win? Do you think it'll be more of a superstar-oriented game or no?
I think AD, he going to play a bigger role this game. But I think the others going to step up too because they always play better at home. So I'm sure Austin Reed's going to go off. And Schroeder probably too. And Rui.
Man, I mean, we should win real comfortably. Hey, shout out to Ray the Bowl, man, for that cash app. Happy birthday, cash app, bro. I definitely appreciate you, Ray. Real talk, bro.
Hey, you got a question?
Yes, sir.
I got a question. I don't know if you spoke on. I always respect your acumen on this particular genre of television. What you think about that final, bro? A snowfall.
I thought it was great.
Hey, I ain't see it yet.
Okay.
Man, it's going on 4-5 days.
Come on, man. Really, man. It's been 4 days, man.
It's one of the epic endings. If you ain't, you know what, I don't even want to tell people to leave my check, bro. But I was about to Bound 2. You need to go leave the room. You can stay, just set your phone down, leave the room for a second.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so.
Hey, all right, man. I was hurt, man. I was hurt, bro.
That was crazy, CL.
Man, the way my man, Art, I was like, yo, they gonna have him go out like this?
This whole time I thought he was finna get murked, bro. I'm like, because I'm like, I ain't gonna kill everybody. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit back and wait, you know what I'm saying, see which one of them gonna fall first. I'm like, Leon's wife, she finna go back to Africa. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew Leon was gonna, you know what I'm saying, was gonna be Leon. But I did not see Franklin taking that much of a.
Nah, I don't. I'm sorry, I didn't like it because I don't think the way the character was going, how smart he is, he really wasn't that type of dude. See, I think the last couple of episodes, it's got a kind of a cliche-ish, to use a word, man. He wasn't that type of dude, man. Him going crazy about his money and all that. I get it in a way, but I don't see that character being that way. I always thought he was gonna be one of them dudes like, yo, I done made this money. Let me get that 5 or 10. I want him to like move to an island with his family and call it a day. That was it, man. I didn't see him like
he did seem like the kind of guy who would have had just some money on top of the money.
I don't see him losing it like that. He wasn't. Nah. Sorry, man. But I did catch that Easter egg. It was pretty cool, Art. I know you probably caught it with the movie Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood when they
Yeah,
walked
that
over.
was cool, man. Yeah, I like that.
But see, okay, now I'm gonna give you mine because this is why I'm gonna have to go against you a little bit on that because I loved it because how real it was. Because
it was real, bro.
It was really real, and all stories don't have a happy ending.
Yeah,
especially stories of people like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because one of the most highly untold stories is the ones because what they tell us, CL, you either gonna die or end up in jail, right?
Yep.
The other story that you know, if you ever been in that life or you've been around that life before, is that you might end up one of them people that you sell it to.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things can happen to you, a lot of things can be taken away from you. You know, and it's just I just liked it because it was a perfect ending because it was realistic.
I don't think it was, to me it wasn't, man. I don't think it's the way his lady was posted up with him like that.
Now that part was crazy.
Yeah, she just bounced like nah.
That might have been.
And then another thing about it, Art, I just don't think he would just have all his money in one place, man. I just didn't think that would be him, man.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I said I would have definitely had some money buried somewhere. Like
Yeah. With all the money he was, man. I just thought, man, I don't think he would have killed his uncle. I mean, he didn't kill his uncle, but just maybe it's me, man. I know they had the TV, and I think he was just one of them cats. Like, man, he would have went to war before. His mama talking to his mama like that? Nah. Nah, I didn't get that, man. You. I'm like, what? Franklin? Nah. The cats I know in that life, they were like Franklin, to be honest with you. They were real smart. That's the thing that's what part I hate about the movies. You know, the dude with the gold chains and he talking about, man, most people in that life I knew were like real sharp, man. Yeah, they had that gangster in them, but bro, they was smart, man. And that's why I like the Franklin character. He was real bright, man. He just didn't shoot everybody, you know. But towards the end, it just like he got off the cuff. I'm like, man, what'd he do with that 14,000, my man? That was in the vault.
Oh man, he probably had to leave it in his pocket because he had to make it look like it was a robbery gone bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
What up, Chris Jones? What's good with it?
And that clown one he ain't gonna spend no $5 million that quick.
That was funny. T-Ray, that was T-Ray.
My man, Southside Chicago. Man, no
D-Ray. I said T-Ray. I meant D-Ray.
Yeah, D-Ray. Comedian. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. That's my opinion.
Hey, man, D-Ray.
No, it was great. It was well acted. The actors were great. Cinematography was great. The producers, everything. I'm gonna miss it, man. I'm gonna miss it, man.
All right, what you doing for your birthday, big dog?
I'm celebrating with y'all.
It's Friday, man.
I'm high already, so I know I got a job and I'm high already. So what you talking about?
Hey, Art, am I crazy? They could do a prequel,
but you ain't got shit to do.
Didn't I just say I had something to do over here, man? I'm chilling, man.
Hey, Art, what about they do that prequel with Unc, man? Like take that stuff to the 70s, man.
Man, but he sold weed. I don't want to see no story about Unc back when he was selling
weed. He wasn't high end. But you don't have to.
Go ahead. That's a good question. That's a good question because Art got a good selection of TV series.
Oh yeah, Art be knowing it, man.
What prequel out of all your favorite shows? What prequel do we need to see, Art?
That's a good question.
It is one prequel that need to be made. What does it need to be? I got a couple.
Oh, okay. One that needs to be made, and I'm gonna give you one that y'all should see. The one that y'all see. Anybody familiar with a series called Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I never watched it. I'm the only person.
What?
Nah, I'm gonna get on it one day, y'all. It's one of them things. It's in the bucket list.
You definitely gotta watch Breaking Bad, CL.
Okay.
And then once you're done with that, watch a television series called Better Call Saul.
Okay.
It was a perfectly done spinoff, probably one of the best ones I've seen in a very long time.
Okay.
But if there was one series that deserves a dope prequel spinoff, Game of Thrones already got theirs, so I'm cool there. I would definitely go back to probably The Wire. I would say they definitely should have went back in McNulty maybe, or
Prop Joe. Ooh,
Prop Joe would have been nice because him and Meth could have had a nice little series together.
What about the fight for Bronxdale? Because remember Stringer Bell gave a brief story to Marlo the first time they talked. The Rayford brothers and the dudes before that. I would rather see a prequel of that, or a prequel of Brother Moves On, his story.
Yeah, that would definitely be fire.
They ain't gonna put that on TV.
And you can make it different enough to where it's its own series where it just has a little interconnectivity to it.
Yeah.
Remember, Brother Moves On came from NYC.
Yeah.
So you already the timeline is gonna be that far.
And you ain't got to worry about the timing of it or anything. You can do his whole story without having to just be like, okay, you got to be set in this time period when he did go to Baltimore and deal with them.
Yeah,
I was gonna say they need to do a prequel of Gus' story.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like the early, like in the 70s.
Yeah,
like late 70s, 80s with Gus.
Yeah, Gustavo from Breaking Bad.
I mess with Attack on Titans too, Chris Jones. He said, man, but let me try to think of another one. What's up, bro?
I think it's a hot take, and I'm not saying the show is bad, but I don't think it's top 10 all time, not anymore. I don't think Sopranos is top 10 TV show all time anymore.
I'm not there neither. I never really even liked Sopranos, to be honest with you.
Liked it, but
wait, what?
I didn't. I watched the whole damn thing, and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, it ended bad, and the prequel was terrible.
That's a fact.
It had its moments, right? But I just, you know what I'm saying? To me, I think The Godfather of Harlem is a better show.
I gotta watch that.
Than Sopranos.
The Godfather of Harlem is a very good show, but it's not historically accurate. But yeah, it's a very good show.
Yeah, it's just a good show. I'm not talking about historical accuracy. I'm just talking about just a good show watch. Because The Sopranos wasn't either. Because that was just, I was like, dude, I think it fell into one of those shows where the people liked it, the actor more so than the character.
Yeah,
everybody loved that dude. So I was just like, he can't act for real. He could have.
But you know, when I watched it again, it's so racist, man. It's really racist, dude.
Well, yeah, most honestly, all the great Italian films is racist.
Yeah.
All of them.
And you, when you was looking at it when it was like live, you kind of like was shaking it off. But now when you think about it, with all the stuff we been going through, I'm looking at this dude like I don't like this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's like super racist, man.
Hey man, hold on, Dante, bro. The Sopranos is not the greatest TV show of all time. Game of Thrones is the greatest television show of all time, period. And it's not even close.
I think it's The Wire.
The Wire is second in my book.
Okay.
But Game of Thrones was so good, it took over The Wire spot. I was like, oh, this joint right here.
Hey, you know what our joint is? You know our joint is that's underrated. Hey, you got to go back and watch it. Boardwalk Empire, y'all. I'm telling you.
Man. I watched Boardwalk Empire maybe 2 or 3 times all the way through.
I told you I would, man. I was like, man, I wasn't. I don't know what was going on in my life. I was chasing too many women, but I really posted up on it this time. Man, it was just man, man, it was nice, bro. That's something that could go back even further with him being a young when he was the sheriff of Art.
That's facts. Big facts, Dolph. Hey, Dolph, Sons of Anarchy is in my top 5, bro.
Yeah, I might have to check. I might go back and do that again, man. Yeah.
Hey, Chris Sams, you better watch it, bro. Hey, Chris, And Chris Jones, don't tell nobody, bro, because people who ain't watching it and ain't all the way hip on that show and they watch it through season 8, they might like the ending because they don't know about none of the drama that went behind it.
Hey, did you watch them?
Did
you watch Mayans? Because I didn't get into that too well.
I didn't get into Mayans, but I absolutely love Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I did too.
Remember how many of you was talking about just how the Snowfall ended?
Uh-huh.
To me, that's another show that ended
very well. Yeah,
very
I did.
well.
I agreed. I agreed. I like that ending, man.
He was like, man, they made a
I like
decision.
the Snowfall ending. It was just I like the character so much, man. I hate to see the brother go out like that, man, because I like the shows to show us with intelligence. I don't care if you're a gangster, but I hate this, the intelligence, man, because I like the series what do you call it, Ghost and all that stuff. I like that, but some of that Ghost, I don't think he would have went out like that. That's just me. He got a little crazy at the end, but yeah.
Man, so yeah, I would say Game of Thrones. I would say The Wire. What other shows? I'm definitely gonna put Sons of Anarchy in my top 5. I need 2 more. I know it's something I'm just not thinking about. Oh man, Dante, you definitely should watch it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because don't listen to all the hoopla, because a lot of people gonna love it. And people who love a lot of stuff, a lot of people going to come back right behind it and hate it. So watch it for yourself, judge it for yourself.
Hey, did you watch Mad Men?
I did not watch Mad Men. That was right before I got into watching television series, CL. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't been doing this.
You a little bit too. You might not because it's even older than me. But I think you are because you're a smart brother. It's a lot of little. It's slow now, but when it hit, bro, you're gonna be like, damn, 10 hours done went by. When I first met my wife, man, that's what I remember. That was 10 years ago. I was like, man, I ain't watching no show from the 60s. She had me watching. I was caking a little bit. And brother, about that 3rd episode, man, I was like, man, it's one of the best shows ever. I know you know that. So check out Mad Men.
That was part of the shows, you know what I'm saying, that came out around The Wire and Breaking Bad and stuff like that. AMC did a really good job with just cranking out series like The Walking Dead and Mad Men and stuff like that, bro. So they kind of started it back then, in my opinion. HBO, of course, but man, I know Lost was good, but that was another show that had a horrible ending. So I'm not.
Got horrible ending. I got confused.
Leftovers. Chris Jones, The Leftovers was fire, but it wasn't one of them shows I could put in my top anything. Because it was word, but it was one of them good word shows.
What's the name of it? Leftovers?
The Leftovers. It was on HBO. Yeah, I think it ran for 3 seasons.
Okay.
It was good. Because if we get into 1 season shows, then it's a lot of shows. I remember they had a show called True Detective.
Yeah, I watched that.
Fire. The first season was fire. And then after that, it
kind of went down. That last season was kind of goofy.
Goofy. So, and if anybody watched what's the name of that series? Man, I can't think of the name. I just had the name in my head. The one that got canceled, but got nominated for all them Emmys last year.
Oh, with my man who in trouble now.
With Jonathan Majors,
yeah. I don't know why they canceled that. That was.
I don't know why they canceled that, but that was fire, bro.
I think I know why that thing went down in Tulsa. That episode, I think white folks didn't like that.
Oh yeah, it was that episode, bro, and it was I remember reading it, and it was like they were saying that the showrunner name, her name is Misha Green, right? And so HBO called her to the office and was like, "Give us your ideas about what you want to do for season 2." And she said those like the I guess the I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess the outline of the season was too much for them. So they shelved the show. They didn't cancel it. They shelved it. You know what I'm saying? So
they can't do it now because Majors.
Yeah, can't no other channel do it. You know what I'm saying? Unless they buy it from HBO. And it was just
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that show was called Lovecraft Country, y'all. Sorry for the brain mishap. That was Lovecraft Country. That show was fire. See, Limitless was good too, Chris Jones. Legion, I couldn't get into Legion T Killer, man, because that was one of Marvel shows, underground Marvel shows it was just too crazy. I was like, what is this, bro? Because when you start dealing with people mental issues and putting them on the screen for people to see, I was confused as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, Killer. I couldn't finish it.
I know I'm saving up Mandalorian. I didn't see it. I got it all saved up. I'm just gonna run right through it one day.
I watched the second to last episode, and I would definitely say that this past episode of The Mandalorian was probably the best one so far.
Okay. I got them all. I saw the first one. I'm just gonna roll through it probably maybe this weekend. I'm gonna run through them, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Star. I already told you we Star Wars heads. So yeah.
What up, Zay? What's good with it, Zay? What up, Plastic Soul Collector? What's up, fellas? What up, Chapo? My fault, I don't mean to disregard my chat. I'm gonna do better read my chat messages, man. I gotta do better, y'all.
Hey, are you heard anything about a new Top Boy? Or that's done.
That's probably done. I don't know nothing about that one for real.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for Drake, it wouldn't have been the second one.
And Zay, Succession is probably on my list. I like them.
Get into that, all right, man.
Word. I like them kind of word. I heard it was like a word science fiction office story or something. So
I couldn't get into that Succession thing, man.
They said it's a slow burn, but they said once it get going, it's one of them shows that it's too much build up. But once it's built up, you know what I'm saying, they get going. But man, it's a lot of little underground series I watch too, man. Because if you don't watch them, you know what I'm saying, you miss out on. That's how I found Godfather of Harlem. You know what I'm saying. And of course, I watch all the BMFs and stuff like that. Big facts. I watched House of Cards back in the day. I watched 48 back in the day, but I watched it like after it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, House of Cards was nice.
Yeah, House of Cards. I watched like maybe years later in life when I was able to just sit back and watch all of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? House of Cards was fire. Prison Break. I think I remember that show. I watched that later on in life.
What was the HBO prison one? That was a rough one without a BC.
Yeah, that was the Oz. I never watched that
Oz
show.
was rough, bro. Yeah, that make you not want to do crime.
Oh yeah. Hey, I know a couple of Law and Order fans, Dante. I know, and they look and see there they go. They all fans of different branches of Law and Order, which is kind of fire to me. Made me kind of upset that I never got into it back when it was new, or even later on in life, because you know they branched out to all the different Miamis and Vegas and all this other stuff. Hey man, y'all got to cut Star Wars a break. Come on, man. Zero, Dante. Because I still like Star Wars, man, because I was late in life as well, getting to that. And I actually lived through the Star Wars era. Didn't even know what it was until I was grown.
Man.
So yeah, I know. I know it's a lot of negative. I'm talking about, like, you know how like sports teams or sports in general have different toxic fan bases, portion of their fan bases or whatever.
Ooh, Star Wars got a real toxic.
Star Wars, dog. Hey, Star Wars is crazy, bro. They can't enjoy a movie to say they like, bro.
No, and they I don't even look at it on that because they just be ready to just destroy and flame it up, man. And it's something I didn't like. I didn't like them last two. I thought that was crazy, but I love that. What's the one where they got Darth Vader at the end? Man, that was all.
That was Rogue One.
Rogue One was incredible.
Rogue One was fire, and look, everything they do ain't gonna be fire, right?
Right.
You need to understand that, bro. Because out of that last trilogy, I probably liked it maybe 1.5 of them 3 movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was cool because it had. I know a lot of background issues was going on. Any trilogy where you got 3 different directors doing 3 different movies, it's gonna look like that. But they such a big franchise. I mean, just build a bridge and get over that. You know what I'm saying? Do something else. Big facts definitely can't carry. I hate to change. I'm going to change the topic again because Tupac documentary, new Dear Mama documentary is coming. Put on Hulu tonight at 9:00 Central.
Okay, I got that.
Still getting talked about till today. Big facts definitely Carrie.
Oh.
It's called Their Mama. See, I watched this. I would show the documentary, but I don't want to get no copyright claim. The trailer,
Okay.
I would show the trailer, but it was fire, bro.
But there has been some bad movies about our musical icons going back to Aretha, Whitney, Biggie. Man,
Hey, but you know what, man? Aretha was I liked it, Aretha.
No. I know. I like the one with
Jennifer Hudson. That's the only one I'm
yeah,
talking about.
that other one. No, I ain't watching with that damn African. No.
Yeah, I didn't watch that neither. So, but them don't count to me.
Nah,
you know, like the one with Jennifer Hudson where she got approved from her family and all that other shit from her state.
That was nice. I watched that. I like that. Man.
That's
I
the
watched that
official.
with the Whitney, the Whitney one. No, bro.
Now, but see, it was more than like I never seen them, but I didn't seen like 2 or 3 Whitney documentaries over the last few years. So I know the last one that came out was supposed to be like the big one where Bobby and them approved it and everything like that. So I never watched that one, but I probably will one day. But things like Notorious, I thought that was a good movie. I thought All Eyes on Me was okay, but it could have been better. I'm much so more excited about this documentary than I was All Eyes on Me. But you know, man, we got spoiled a little bit, CL, from like things like Ray and Ali.
Oh, man. Ali was great.
You know,
a lot of people didn't like Ali, man. I loved it, man.
Ali was awesome, bro.
Will did a great job in that. Of course, Malcolm X was great. Yeah, we didn't. There's been a lot of fire on Muhammad Ali documentaries.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
What up? I know you a Batman guy, Superman guy, Marvel.
I am all of the above because the way I look at it, bro, one of the comic books I had when I was young was the Collision comic books where I guess they was both going through bad times, so they tried to merge their 2 companies with comic book stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Marvel versus DC at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that was epic to me. So I've always been a Marvel and a DC fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if I had to pick one, my favorite growing up was T'Challa, of course. That's why I was an advocate for not killing off the character. That's why I'm not really on Marvel side right now, because you know I'm like, hey, DC, y'all can come and take their spot right now if y'all was really about that action. But
I don't know why.
If DC is about that action, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm a Batman guy. I'm a big time Batman guy. That's my favorite superhero, even though he ain't a superhero. But I even mess with the cartoon. I know it's getting real geeky for y'all, but that cartoon back in the 90s was well written for a kid's cartoon. It really wasn't a kid's cartoon. It came on GN at 3 in the afternoon, but 30 years ago.
I remember.
Yeah.
Definitely that, man. But I think one day, they are going to surpass them, man, because DC got too many good characters that haven't been done a good job with in the past, so it kind of gives them a new opportunity, and they took it, you know what I'm saying, with hiring James Gunn to be like the Kevin Feige of DC now. So once we get done with these last few DC movies from the old crew, then the new crew going to come in with James Gunn and then hopefully turn it around.
Now,
and the thing with Jonathan, I'm talking about. See, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
The just with Marvel, with how they handled the T'Challa situation with Chadwick Boseman passing away, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? On to them saying that instead of going off of a story in Phase 4, we're just going to introduce characters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then now all of a sudden with the stuff about Jonathan Majors coming out, even though it might be BS, now that it's come out, now that we got further information, it's just that the quality of the movies, bro, was trash.
What's the characters coming out with Marvel in the next 2 to 3 years?
And that's a great point, bro. And it's going to be it's going to be the ones that we have established already, because you only said the next 3 or 4 years. In the next 3 or 4 years, CL, the Kang Dynasty and the Secret Wars movies, Avenger movies will be out. And then that'll reset everything. That probably goes. Then we'll probably start seeing the Wolverines and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, more heavy hitters. I think they're going to finish this up with phase 4 and phase 5. And then start introducing those bigger characters like the Iron Mans used to be back in the day. You know, because they stopped. Think about it, see, they stopped right after T'Challa. Everybody else after T'Challa has been D-list BS. And that's all I can say. Because I'm sorry,
ain't getting no money, man. In DC, they what's the future D? That Shazam is trash. Well, I know they coming out with the Joker. That Joker series, that's gonna be a monster, bro.
Mm-hmm. Now see, they calling that Elseworlds, right?
Okay.
Because what James Gunn doing is that he kept that part. They call it Elseworlds, so you know it's nothing to do with his main storyline, but it's still under his umbrella. So it was that movie. It was Joker, and remember the other Batman movie?
Yeah,
yeah, that one. They might do one more of each, and then
what's up with Superman?
The first movie under James Gunn will be the first Superman movie. I want to say it was like the birth of Superman or something, the rise of Superman or something that he was finna do, but that's gonna be his first project. The writing for it is already started. Production is about to start for it.
Now, Black Adam, The Rock ruin Black. Did The Rock ruin Black Adam?
No, all of that is done. CL, everybody's done that we've seen from DC all the way up until the Flash movie come out, right?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Because we just seen not Aquaman, but Black Adam. That's probably The Rock and Henry Cavill couldn't get along, so that's definitely gonna be the last time we see The Rock.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The only person that they kept was Jason Momoa, and they're gonna change him from Aquaman to Lobo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So they definitely changing the whole thing. The last movie from the last part of DC will be The Flash that come out later on this year.
Okay. Did you watch The Last of Us?
I definitely watched The Last of Us. I never played the game, but I might though.
Okay. I didn't finish yet, so I don't know. I'm on episode, what is it, 8? I think it is.
It was a little slow, but if you like just good stories, that's a good television series to start.
Okay. Yeah, I got one more episode left. That's pretty good.
And then that's a combo from Game of Thrones, right?
With The Last of Us?
Yeah. That dude got his start. That's the dude from The Mandalorian too, right?
The producer or something?
No, the main actor, the dude and the girl.
Yeah. He is the man.
Yeah, he got his start. He was a very good character in Game of Thrones, and that's how he got his start. And then he went on to start doing all this other. Yeah, Pascal, his name. Yep.
The fact I know it's not really in our lane. It's not on our. You're supposed to be for us, black men, straight black men. But it's a good show. The Fabulous Miss Maisel. I was shocked how good it is, man.
What is it about? I never heard of that before.
Oh, it's a Jewish woman who's a comedian. They get in the 50s, but the way they do it, it's about the 50s, and they got a lot of black characters in it because it's the 50s. But it's cool. It's cool. It's not. I can't explain it to you. It's not really like funny, but it's like entertaining. I can't explain. It's a good show. Really, it won all types of awards. The Fabulous Miss Maisel.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Chris Jones say disrespectful to the game. They need to leave classics alone. Pedro just read lines, no acting. Yeah. He talking about The Last of Us.
I think he's a good actor. Yeah.
I think he is too.
Yeah, I don't get that vibe that he a bad actor, man.
Yeah. No. Hey, and the 100 wasn't bad at all, Jay Blue. What up, Jay Blue? The 100 was actually pretty good. It was one of them low-key shows that if you don't know about, you just don't know about. It was on the WBC. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, I heard of WB. What's the name of the show?
The 100.
Nah, what's that about?
It's about the Earth is finna blow up. The Earth, you know what I'm saying? So they send people to an arc orbiting the Earth, and then everybody on the Earth, you know what I'm saying, die, and there's only the people left on the arc, and they go on this weird, wild journey.
On an arc? Oh, okay, like
yeah,
the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay. Yep. But see, that's what I'm into. I like science fiction shows. I like action shows. You gotta have action in it. If it ain't got no action in it, I can't do it.
Yeah,
But
I might run back and see it. I just thought about it. It's one of the greatest shows ever. I know you didn't watch it.
what?
Galactica.
Galactica? No, I never got into Galactica.
Oh,
I was a Star Trek fan, so I didn't really
Bro, you gotta go back, man. It was on Sci-Fi, I think. Yeah, it was on the Sci-Fi channel, man. It was about maybe 4 years of that.
Mm-hmm.
Real good, bro. Real good. I think that's in the top. If I'm not, might be wrong. My top 20 shows of all time. It was so good, man. Yeah.
Let me see. See, I wanted to watch that, but that's when I was on my Star Trek stuff. Like I watched every episode of Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? All these shows, bro.
I could not get this. Do you like the new Star Trek? Because I might run.
I love the new Star Trek, bro. Like I'm caught up on everything. Picard, Discovery. Like I started watching it when it was on CBS with the black girl. You
okay. So which
series, bro?
Which series should I start with? Because I watched the whole thing.
That one. You should start with Discovery, and it could because they're already interconnected. So you got to start off with Discovery and
Star Trek Discovery. That's number.
Yeah. Star Trek Discovery. Yep. And started. I did not watch Blacklist started because at that time I was watching a show on Showtime called what's the damn? It just left my mind again. The show, the CIA show with Brody. What was the name of that damn show? And that white girl, that one white crazy girl with the damn. What's the name of that show? It's oh god. With Brody and the crazy white girl. What you say?
No, I'm trying to help you figure it out. I watch a lot of shows on Showtime. I'm trying to think of what you.
I'm definitely gotta look that one up because that was one of the shows that was just really, really underrated.
You watched
Homeland. Dang, I couldn't figure it out. It is Homeland.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I watched about 3 years of that. Then
Homeland was fire.
And it got crazy, man.
Yeah, but then Blacklist and stuff like that came out, but then I never really went back into that kind of genre.
Did you watch Vikings? Art?
No, I just like I might sound a little
I got you.
Hypocritical. I ain't gonna say biased, but I'm gonna say hypocritical because that show is like that. But Game of Thrones is kind of like that too, and I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But well, I can look at Game of Thrones. People like me.
Game of Thrones sound good, bro. Because I didn't. Me and my wife, we be looking at it. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I mean, I like the show, is obviously, but it was so much to with them houses and man, that show complicated. But bro, they have specials, on YouTube. Them dudes break it down, and then you understand it more. I'm gonna run back and watch that because the first time, I got a good synopsis of what was going on, but bro. That Game of Thrones is a monster, man.
It's a monster. When you start CL, when you start CL, and I might even do it before you start. I'm gonna send you a video, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's an explainer video. Like when I start watching Game of Thrones, I watched the whole first season, right?
Right.
And then after I watched the first season, I start watching videos because this is from a book series called A Song of Ice and Fire. People been talking about it on YouTube for years, even before the series came out. So it's explainer videos that explains every house, every character, even characters that's not even in the series. If you want to get that far into it, I got so deep into it, I actually read the books. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, I tried to do all books. I had a headache, bro. I couldn't get. I read the Millennium Falcon, like the history of it from back when because it was gambled on a million times with Lando Calrissian. They kind of did a little bit that movie. Man, that's heavy, bro. Because but I couldn't. It was just too sci-fi, man. Straight up.
So should I watch the Vikings then? If I watch Game of Thrones,
you like that, man. It's just like any show. I think about because I got to about the 4th season and it was kind of goofy, but I'm trying to watch it again. But man, the first 3 seasons,
off the chain.
Off the chain, bro.
All right, well, I'll make a deal with you. If you watch Game of Thrones, I'll watch Vikings then.
Okay, I'm gonna watch Discovery. I'm gonna get on. That's on the CBS, right? You said.
Yeah. So, you can watch that first. Yeah, big facts.
That's the Paramount thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that.
Because it started off on CBS, then Paramount picked it up.
Okay.
They got it on their streaming service.
Well, I already know how to bootleg all that if I need to.
Big facts. Hey, and Bound 2, definitely watch Invincible. I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
Is that the football show?
No, Invincible was the animated series based off a comic book. It's a short run comic book too. I think it's like 3 books, like 3 little small ass books, but it was fire though. It's an animated cartoon show about super aliens and all this other stuff, bro. That was fire. It's like, have you ever seen Homelander?
No. No, I know what you're talking about. No.
That's not the name of the show. What's the name of that show? Not with Home. Is that the name of the show, y'all? Homelander? I'm thinking about. Or the show with Homelander in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that one, but it's animated.
I'm gonna get on this Discovery. Good looking. I'm gonna get on that. I'm looking at it now.
Big facts, Chris Jones. Daenerys is gonna be the queen forever. You hear me? Yeah, man. Hey, The Boys. That's my fault, man. So I don't know why I ain't think of that. I'm sitting up here. You know what I'm saying?
I watched The Boys.
The Boys. That's what I was talking about with Home.
Yeah, with the Superman.
It's like that, but animated, bro. But 100 times better, bro. But animated.
What's the name of it?
Invincible. You know what? As much as I love Game of Thrones and Star Trek Discovery, bro, I almost want to tell you to stop all that and watch Invincible, bro.
Oh no, okay. Now Invincible. What platform it come on?
Invincible was on. Man, that's a good question. You know, I watch it how I watch it, so you know what I'm saying. I couldn't.
Like me. Let me spell it. I'm going to my other. I got all this shit lined up.
Yeah.
I get my free baseball stuff.
Yeah. 24 do seem repetitive, but once you in it, it feels like you're watching it all consecutively. Killer say I'm watching the series Yellow Jackets. He said that stuff go hard. When I browse through to watch stuff, I do see that, and it does have a high rating.
I tried it. I think it was getting a little. I don't like to see people getting 8. I don't like that kind of stuff. You know, just getting.
But I can watch the trailer, the first season trailer, to see if it's something I like.
Mm-hmm.
See, Invincible last couple of episodes are insane. That's facts, Chris Jones. That was a good animated series. You know, it was up there with like DC animated movies. It was up there too.
Man, they've been kind of falling off lately. There it is, Invincible.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Prime Amazon. Okay, that is facts.
Well, I got Prime Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Prime Amazon.
Is it Asian people?
No, it's regular.
No, that's Invisible.
Cause look, bro, what was I gonna say? On Prime is on Prime. Invincible. It's only one season, like 8 episodes, I think.
Oh, I know what I watched that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I did watch it. It's only one season, right?
Yep.
With the father, okay.
When he beat the sleeves off his own son. Yeah.
I gotta go back. I stopped watching. I don't know why I did.
Oh wow. Well, you know, in the season 2 finna come back around here in a second. It took all day, but it's coming.
I think I finished that. I might have been. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try that Star Trek one because I never liked Star Trek and I like that kind of stuff, you know. But I'm gonna try that Discovery. Okay.
That shit was fire, man. Hey, well, that's my time today, CL, man. I gotta go.
All right, bro. Happy
business,
birthday, man. We'll link up with the Lakers, man, when they pull out this win.
Most definitely, man. Definitely tomorrow. Y'all slide back through. I appreciate all the birthday love and wishes. Real talk. I appreciate everybody who came up to the panel, wish me happy birthday. Everybody that wished me happy birthday in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came up for today. Don't forget, make sure y'all show back up tomorrow, 9 o'clock Central Time for the basketball game, Lakers versus the Grizzlies, game 3 of the playoffs. You hear me? Let's go, let's go. What's up, Chris Morant? Talk about what's the deal? What's the deal is that you late, bro? It's time to go. You hear me? But nah, man, peace out, everybody. I'll definitely see y'all later. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Shout out Big R Sports. You hear me? Let's go.
Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers. Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Grizzly ground. James, catch, fire, oh, what a block from James!
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh,
Brown, he turns the corner and just bullets in a powerful slam.
That's